truck rig. Nice low. I love that bumper. That is a sweet looking bumper. What's going on out there, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Caveman Mods. Today, we're going to get into replacing this refrigerator inside this truck and the power inverter, because I've been through about 6, maybe 7 refrigerators in 2 months. Fun stuff. So yeah, stick around, guys. We're going to get into it. I'm going to make this quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I got stuff to do. I got to get down the road. I'm already loaded. I got to get my butt up here to West Jefferson, Ohio with a load of racking for some makeup place. But yeah, so we're going to get this stuff done real fast and get to it as quick as we possibly can. I'm actually going to make 2 other videos today, so my next 2 videos I'm going to put out, I'm going to be wearing the same shirt. Don't think I'm a bum. It's all going to be done in the same day. So let's get right to this. So as it stands right now, this is the power inverter I have, and I believe this is the culprit of all the problems as to why I keep blowing up my damn refrigerator. So we're gonna get rid of this piece of crap, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I don't advise buying this, just so you know what it is. Stay away from that piece of crap. That thing right there is not a pure sine wave power inverter. I had a 2,000 watt power inverter in here, and I ain't gonna lie, same brand, it lasted for 9 years. I also had a refrigerator in my truck, also lasted for 9 years. So I figured, you know, I'm gonna stick with the same one. It did me good. This one right here is a piece of crap, and the main difference that I noticed between the two is the one that I previously had, it had 2 inputs for power, 2 inputs for ground. This one doesn't. I've never taken this apart. I don't know what's inside. Don't care to find out. I'm not that big on trying to reveal what's inside this piece of crap. So all I can tell you guys is stay away from this piece of junk. Never buy a power drive power inverter. I never will. So what we're gonna do is I'll show you the power inverter that I have now, which is a 3,000 watt power inverter. It's a pure sine wave power inverter by a company called Renogy. I think that's the name. And I got a new fridge to put in here. So I'll break down to you really fast, because I told you guys once before how I put a fridge in here, but this is how you can put a refrigerator in a Peterbilt 379 where your passenger seat goes. So let me get you flipped around here and we'll get to that. So on my video where I was putting it out there how you can lose weight as a truck driver, I tell you I do the keto diet, so that's why I try to keep a refrigerator in the truck. And I've been waiting for a couple weeks to get rid of this piece of crap. I had to get a new one in, so we got it in. It's actually right outside the door here. And forgive my floor, guys, it is a bit of a mess. This is a work truck, you know. I try my best to keep it somewhat decent looking. The outside looks like crap. I don't wash it that often, and you know, it is what it is. I'm not worried about keeping up appearances. You know, I'm just in it to make money right now. So this is what I do whenever I put a refrigerator right here. And for the longest, I did it with just 1 strap. But the fridge wants to wobble a whole heck of a lot, and I'm not into that. So I got 2 straps on the floor. It goes through the eye hooks right here with the circular part, not the actual hook right here, as you can see. And just bolt them to the floor. You pull the seat out. This right here, I actually just bent it over because I'm never going to put another passenger seat in here. And if I do, well, it's just not going to have air ride. So, but if need be, I can replace that. Now, these 2 straps I actually have cut to where they go, there's not a lot of excess strap left. They go right through the ends of the ratchets right there, and I don't have a bunch of strap hanging over here in my floorboard area. And also doing this, it leaves me a bunch of room up here for storage. And then don't mind this all back here. This is the microwave and the little, I guess it's plywood, but it's the piece that I put on top to move the refrigerator from this area back here to keep it out of the window. So we're gonna replace this real quick. I'll get you guys set up on a time lapse, and we're gonna put the new one in. I'll let you guys see what it's all about. see me take those wires off twice, or put them on, then take them back off, and then put them back on. So what I did was actually, I got a subwoofer, a little 15 watt subwoofer. Can't even talk. I got a 15-inch subwoofer, a little 600 watt amp in here. Nothing too drastic, but yeah, I had the power for that amplifier running off of the power wire that I have running to this power inverter here. And yeah, I forgot to hook it up, so I went ahead and just redid that real quick. But here we go, guys. I got it hooked up here. I'll let you see what I'm working with. I got it hooked in here, and the wiring is not the best. I mean, it works, does what it's supposed to, but of course these are my negative wires here, and these are my positive. These two are the ones I got going to the amplifier. Like I said, it's that bug. It's not the cleanest, but it works, does what it's supposed to do. You see I have my subwoofer enclosure here, and then got a little amp back there, but no big deal. So yeah, got it hooked up. I'm not too concerned about this being exposed because I don't have hot wires that are going to go over and hook up to this. Now this side, right here, the only downfall I see to this, which I don't see it really being a downfall, but, and I'm going to turn this off since I don't have a load on it. But the only thing I see it being a downfall to this is I don't have four outlets, although all three of these are GFI outlets. I do have also a 110 outlet right here that I can run off of, which is neutral, ground, and live. So yeah, and I don't know how good you guys can hear me. I'm trying to speak as best I can. I didn't have my mic flipped around, but this is a remote for this back here if you wanted to mount this off and on switch, which, I mean, I could reach over here and click it off and on right here. So what I'm going to do, it's technically counterproductive. Heat rises. The fans should be at the top. These plugs should be at the bottom, only because of the way that this is configured. I will say that not the best design, granted. This is probably not intended to be in a semi-truck. This is actually for an off-grid power system for solar power. And Renogy is actually a reputable company, which is why we're going with them. Now, I'm going to put it on this way with the plugs facing up towards the top because I don't think this thing is going to get as hot as it normally would if it was running a ton of, ton of power or running a ton of appliances and whatnot. We're just running a small refrigerator which pulls, I think, 300-400 watts, and then my microwave, which probably pulls about 150 to 200 watts, maybe more, I don't know. I'm not a genius when it comes to wattages based on actual power like this. A little bit different when it comes to car audio, and it is somewhat one and the same, but I'm not going to sit back and try to do the math on all this. So I'm going to get this set aside. We're going to get the new fridge put in here, and it's already cooled down. I don't know if you guys can see that little bit of condensation right there. I've actually had it up in my garage plugged in, so it'll be nice and cold when I get ready to put it in here. So we're going to put this in, and I'll bring you guys along with me on another little time lapse, and after that we're going to wrap this video up. Alright, so what I actually ended up doing, because I was trying to figure out a way to mount that in an adequate way to where, one, my power wire is not very long, so I don't have a lot of room to work with on that, because I actually did just use a piece of scrap wire I had lying around that happened to be long enough, and it is the same wire that I've been running with on my power inverters for 9 years. So we're going to stick with that wire, but I'm going to get you flipped around here really quick so I can show you exactly what I did. And this is what I ended up doing. Like I said earlier, you want it to where the fan is pulling heat up through the top, and I don't have that luxury because my power wire is so short. It comes out right here up under my subwoofer enclosure, and I just got enough room to go to right there. There's not very much room, and I'm sorry there's not a lot of light there, but so I didn't have a lot of room to work with on that. I have it now to where my power outputs and everything are all right here. I don't see that being a lot of problem because let me find the plug that goes to this. It is right here. I mean, it is kind of going to be in my way a little bit, but I think that'll be all right. We'll just kind of get it tucked back in there the best we can. Here, I'll just run it back behind this. Yeah, I know the camera's moving a lot, guys. Work with me. So that'll work out, and I can't open my door all the way right at the moment because I have other stuff here on the floor, but yeah, that'll work. We have room under the door where I can open the fridge, no problem. This is here, it's solid. This is what I tell you guys about the movement. Like, that sucker's not gonna move. When you only got one strap, you get a lot more movement. But, so yeah, like I said, what I did, I mounted it this way and ran my straps around it, because on the last version of this, I was actually screwing that other power inverter to the side of the refrigerator, and yeah, it probably wasn't the best. And it was the same scenario where it would pull heat through, but I had the fans on the bottom pulling down, so it was pulling heat down through, which heat rises. So this way it'll actually pull the heat that way and push it out back there in the back. I do have room behind the fridge and the door. There's a good good inch and a half, 2 inches on that side over there, and plenty more room on this side here. I can fit damn near my whole hand behind that. So we got that on there. I believe I still got plenty enough room to walk through right here, no issues. We're not going to use this, there's no need. My power switch is right here, so this can go back up in the garage or in the trash, one or the other. And yeah, this is what we're going to stick with. This is what we're working with, and this is the little amplifier I have for my subwoofer enclosure. And granted, while doing that, I pulled the negative terminal off the amp, so I'll get that fixed up also, but we'll do that off camera. So this is here, it's not moving, that sucker's there, and that'll work for my mounting. From there, I'm actually going to take this other cord, hook it in because it comes off this way, and we'll hook up all my phone chargers, everything there, put my microwave back up here, and we'll be good to go, guys. So let me get you on another time lapse really fast, get the microwave strapped up there, and we'll wrap this video up. Well, I thought I was on time lapse on that last little clip, but I wasn't, I don't think so. I had to put all my magnets and whatnot on there, but so this is how we got it set up. And I will tell you that I'm gonna fix this. I don't like this here, but for today we're gonna have to run with it. Like I said, I got to get on the road, and I'm gonna flip this mic around, but of all that noise that I'm making right this second sounds like crap, my apologies, man. But yeah, we're gonna get this finished up. Actually, I'm wrapped up, so I don't like the way this is. I'll fix that. I've actually got an extension cord back here, right there in that little corner. It's probably not going to work out also because it needs the third prong on this, the neutral, and I'm not going to rip the neutral plug off of that. So I'll probably just put a different extension cord, but right now I'm not concerned with it. I need to get this negative wire plugged back into my amplifier so I can have a little bit of system going down the road. But for the most part, guys, this is it. It's up out of the way. Got a nice freezer right here. It's nice and cold. Probably be a little bit colder. It has been sitting out in my yard for a few minutes, but oh, I don't even have this turned on. Oh. There we go. We got her turned on. Boom. We've got fridge, buddy. Get all this stuff out of the way. I got a bunch of stuff here that I can keep control of my paperwork. I will say this is one of the only downfalls is I only have this much room to get the door open, but it is what it is. So yeah, the fridge is gonna work. I'm gonna turn this down to max so I can get this sucker to really cool down. That way I can put all my frozen foods in here and they stay nice and frozen throughout the night. And we're gonna get this video wrapped up for you guys. So there you have it, guys. That's how you put a refrigerator where your passenger seat goes in a Peterbilt 379. That's how you hook up a power inverter. Granted, we're gonna see how this one's gonna do. Like I said, my first time running with this, we're gonna find out if this system works. And I'll check back in with you and let you know if by the end of this week or next week, this refrigerator goes out. Because for the last 2 months, like I said, I've been through 6, maybe 7 refrigerators, and it is ridiculous and expensive at $200 a pop. So yeah, and the thing is they're not going to warranty the refrigerators for me because I've got them in a semi truck. You're not really supposed to have them in here. They're dorm room refrigerators for college dorm rooms or your garage or office, something like that. So yeah, they don't like the fact that I'm putting these in a semi truck. I don't really care. I'll just buy a new one, whatever. It's all tax write-off at the end of the day, right? So you guys do me a favor, come check out my next video. If you liked it, thumbs up. If not, kick rocks. So see you guys on the next one. Subscribe, comment if you would, and that's a wrap.